Hey, in this video, I'm going to share my yoga teacher training experience. And if you're new to Roman to yoga, welcome. I'm Casey. The price of yoga teacher training that I took was $2,500. At the time of recording this video, I completed my training roughly 2 years ago. The key takeaway is that YTT is a transformative experience. It's not just about the physical or asana practice. It's the mental transformation, and that's worth your time and money. I'm gonna share 2 cons followed by 75 pros. Just kidding. It's important to me to always get the negative out of the way first, so I'm gonna start with the cons. The first con was our trainings weren't canceled due to the snow. I live in St. Louis and we get all 4 seasons here, which in my opinion, we should have either just had a Facebook Live that day or postponed it. And the second thing that really bothered me about YTT was it never started on time. So we were required to be there from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. And in my belief, on time means you start at 7, maybe 7:05. Our program literally started about an hour late. Now, I'm not saying that if someone shows up late that they can't participate or you lock the door on them or you're kicked out of the program. My personal belief is if you're late, you just missed the first 20 or 30 minutes. Why hold up everybody because a few people are late? And the pros of yoga teacher training. Okay, the training that I took was definitely an affordable program. I checked out a couple of schools near me in the area, and they were anywhere from like $35 to $4,000, some of them even $5,000. I wasn't looking to be a yoga teacher. I just wanted to deepen my personal practice. And another thing I liked about this particular program is it was over about 8 to 9 months, which means that you could digest the materials slowly. Because we met 1 weekend per month, you were required to observe 10 classes as well as teach a class. More power to people who go away for 1 week to do their yoga teacher training. I'm the type of person that I forget if a lot of information comes at me very quickly. And since this was spanned over the course of practically a year, I really felt that I absorbed the knowledge. And of course, in this training, we learned the technical aspects such as sequencing a class, alignment, anatomy and physiology. But the biggest pro was the history and philosophy of yoga. This training focused heavily on the Yoga Sutras as well as the Gita. In my personal favorite book, which is the Yamas and Niyamas, I'm gonna get sidetracked here for really quick. I would love to do a whole series on the Yamas and the Niyamas. I am so passionate about that book. While I read it like 2.5, 3 years ago, from the beginning of the training, I refer back to it all the time. I think it should be taught in schools. And my final thoughts over yoga teacher training is I wouldn't sign up for a teacher training if you're solely focused on aesthetic, which I need to disclose that the reason why I originally signed up for yoga teacher training was I thought, wow, I can get a workout in and I can get paid for it. And hey, maybe I'll make some new friends. Well, boy, I did not get what I signed up for. The kind of yoga that I was taught, you teach through direct action, which means you describe how to get into the postures. And now I'm freaking obsessed with direct action because I am a firm believer that direct action levels the playing field for all students because they don't have to know all the pose names since I describe how to get into the pose. So I would recommend yoga teacher training if you're looking for a personal transformation. If you want to improve your life, if you're open to new ideas, then yoga teacher training would be great for you. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my review of my yoga teacher training experience. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and let me know, do you want to march through the yamas and niyamas? Well, even if no one wants to, I love it so much I'm going to post videos anyway. Have an awesome day. Bye.